Hello and welcome to my channel, Revamp and Talk. So let's talk. By the time you will click this video to watch, you must have already paid a princely price of your naturally kind nature. Or, if you are just curious about the thumbnail topic, you are a promising victim to be hunted down by the intoxication caused by your kindness. Nonetheless, if yes, where we begin? The only people who would be made ashamed of not being kind are the ones who are helplessly too kind to resist habitual hoodwinks. Before delving deep into the subject, we must first know what kindness is. Kindness, undoubtedly one of the most precious virtues of human nature. In a more practical and concise term, kindness is a habit in which you attach a great amount of sentiments to your routine behavior, a habit in which your heart melts easily. You are always available to help anyone, anytime. You can put yourself in discomfort and sometimes in danger for others' sake. You forgive at the earliest moment possible and do this time and again towards the repetitive mischief makers as well. Your heart can hold no grudges against anyone, though it feels the pain emerging from the deceit, betrayal, regrets, and the misuse of your compassionate kind nature. The problem, although, doesn't lie in being kind, but it does in being unmindful in selecting the receiver of your kindness. One must consider the successive unpleasant effects which may result from the inconsiderate practice of kindness. There are always many unruly people in our society who stubbornly ignore each and every warning given to them against their lawless, exploitative nature and habits. All this is because they know that there would always be a few kind people whom they could take advantage of for anything they want. We find these exploiters anywhere and everywhere, from family to friend circles, in the neighborhood, offices, at the public transports, absolutely everywhere. Our kindness is a nature's virtue given to us to make this world peaceful and accommodable for humans, animals, birds, and the entire creation of this universe. Our kindness is not meant for wasting on the unworthy recipients. Suppose for a moment that you find cockroaches in your kitchen and butterflies in your kitchen garden. Then what do you think of doing with these two insects having starkly different pedigree? You, but of course, will do away with the cockroaches without delay. At the same time, you will make sure that the butterflies keep visiting your garden by any means. Butterflies are a delightful sight to our eyes, but that's not the only reason for us to welcome their presence in our surroundings. To tell the truth, humans instinctively greet those creatures of nature which help in conserving the environment in sustaining ways. For example, butterflies help in spreading the pollens of flowers to distant places. In this way, they contribute in the conservation of natural vegetation in an area. On the contrary, the cockroaches mostly colonize themselves in the damp, filthy places like the drain pipes, sewer, gutter, etc. They keep roaming about the leftover stale food found in the trash bins and unused utensils in the kitchen basins. As a result, the claws always carry the particles of trash and also bacteria which may cause diarrhea in humans if we eat the food items run over by this filthy creature. Besides, a cockroach breathes rather faster, and you may run the risk of having a kitchen which is oozing out with these insects. The lesson is that as a civilized human being, you cannot allow the cockroaches to habitate freely at your home. It is similarly applicable to the people, those who are undeserving of enjoying kindness indiscriminately. Pest control is in no way a violence towards the insects. It is of a socio-personal compulsion to make certain the health of our family and the neighborhood. Killing harmful insects is just a means to our survival. Not in the slightest. It is required to be hateful towards the harmful insects or the habitual hoodwinks. In fact, we need to be strict and straightforward to prevent them to have an uninterrupted reach into our kitchen as well as to our charitable kind nature. Every virtue which is given to a human being requires its possessor to choose very wisely its beneficiaries. It is our social responsibility to disallow manipulative fellows to take refuge in others' kindness every now and then. Our kindness ought to be a means to the betterment of the society and to securing a chance to resolve to those who once floundered off their path and now seeking repentance. So, next time I hope you will spare your emotions from spending on those who care for them not the least. I also hope that you will stop practicing charity towards the insistent exploiters. That's all for now. Hope you like my video, and if you do, please subscribe and visit my channel next time as well. Till then, bye bye. Blessings to you all.